Bam. Episode 13. Tracy. That's a very me way to say that. What's up, Big D?
Not much. Thanks for having me on, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming, man.
Absolutely.
Darian, your guys. Shout out Ryan Rally Trucking. I always forget that. I'm sorry about that. I'm getting better at this. I'm still working out these kinks. I'm kinky. What can I say?
You're good. You're good.
Yeah, shout out to Ryan Rally Trucking. He's our sponsor. He's such a good dude, man. He's been so cool to us. Look this guy up if you guys need to move anything. He's an over-the-road trucker. He'll move something from this house to Jersey to, man, this dude's a beast. You really need to check his stuff out. Like, look at his pictures. His tractors are so dope. They're old school. Them old, clean, super. They got, like, wood floors in them and shit, dude. These things are crazy. Really, really neat dude. He's just hits my heart that he helped us out. So I really appreciate that, man. If you guys need to move stuff, anything, it moves anything from reefer stuff to the cold, keep it cold stuff, produce things, all that, dude. He does all that stuff, man. He's a cool dude. So check him out, Ryan Rally Trucking. Thanks. Darian, thanks for coming on, man.
Absolutely. We've been talking about me coming on for a little bit, so I'm excited to get in and get going.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You work with Guy.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Our last episode that he was on. You're his. Tell us all about that.
Yeah. So I grew up here. How I kind of got mixed up with Guy. We'll say that.
Yeah.
Is that I grew up and I had a sibling with special needs. So I have a brother with autism. So I kind of got introduced to that at a really young age. So growing up with that, it's kind of groomed me into working with people with disabilities. So I kind of I moved out after high school. I went to Syracuse High. Shout out Syracuse High.
Yeah, for sure.
So I moved out to Riverton to live with my grandparents while I went to school out at Utah Valley University. And I just needed a job, really. And just so happens my cousin's grandma used to run the show over at the Riverton Homes years and years ago. So she kind of helped me out and got me a job there. And I worked there for about 3 years. And then I moved out to Orem, went and finished my degree and stuff like that. And then opening came back up for me to go back. And I mean, Guy was my homie, man. You all heard him last episode. So he's a great time. He's a lot of fun to be around. So I jumped at the chance to kind of go back and hang out with him and run the show there. So it's kind of where I'm at with that.
That's in Riverton. That one's in Riverton, right?
Yeah.
You guys have houses, a few locations though, everywhere, right?
Oh yeah, we have I think probably 10, 11 in northern Utah.
Dude, that's
and
cool.
Then there's stuff in like Cedar City, St. George. I think we got some in Arizona, Oregon.
Damn.
Yeah, they're they're all over the place. So
that's cool. Well, it's been good for him to have somebody there he can work with too.
Yeah.
Some of them places are pretty. Wow, we've seen all of them. I've been to every one of them. I'm not saying I'm super involved in his life to where I'm Mr. This guy, whatever. I don't think I'm special, but I've seen every single place he's lived and went, and we've always tried to be involved with all that. And man, some of the shit we've seen is shit. Like beyond.
Yeah. So we definitely
what a human should live in.
We definitely try to make their home. It's their home first, so try to make it as homey as possible. Like, make sure we have activities that they like. So he has his whole gym set up and his walking trail, as you all probably heard. So it's kind of cool to make them comfortable while they're there. So because it's like I said before, it's their home first before it's ours. So
and so it's assisted living, basically, right?
Yeah. So we help. Cook, take care of the boys. Some of them are pretty intense, so we'll have to give them showers, shave them, take care of them like that. But the good thing about Guy is he wants to help cook. He wants to help do the laundry. He wants to help put the dishes away. So really, he makes our job a lot easier, and he takes great satisfaction in doing that kind of stuff. So I'm the guy's fun to hang out with, man. So it's just you never know what work's gonna be like. So.
He's such a trip. He will.
Yeah.
He'll keep everybody guessing.
No doubt.
Just when you think you can put a little button on that, you can't. That dude is crazy. I love how truthful he is and how he's just truthful, man.
Yeah.
He is who he is, and I love. There's something so pure about that. I envy that.
Yeah.
Where he knows he don't care.
No.
And that's so cool, man. If you
Yeah.
can't take it, just don't listen, man.
Yeah.
It's just the way I think it's so cool.
Well, my favorite thing about him is if he's genuine. Like once you're his friend for life.
Yes, sir.
So that's just he has some great qualities that everyone can take from him, as you guys heard before. So
for sure.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
The kid's he's something else. Oh, yeah. So you get to work with these people all the time. That's a tough job, man. My hat's off to you guys to do that, because that's tough, man. That's a tough life. Because we wanted to, we thought about actually trying to help. You can't. It's a dedicated thing to live with him. He's tried to live just with his parents.
Sure.
And he's tried to live. We actually tried to help with that too at one time. There's absolutely no way.
Yeah.
Life stops. Everything about your life, every single stitch of what you do, which it's so hard to say that. And if people that judge that, you've never been there. It's the hardest thing you can do to do that. It takes more than you can even imagine to dedicate to take care of somebody like that. And it's so hard. So it's cool for them to have a little sense of their own thing it's all about you guys helping with all that. I think it's so neat because but it's a job, and these people get to disengage and go home from this, whoever works there, right? But to live that every second of your life is extremely hard, man.
Right.
It's almost tore them apart. But we're very thankful for all the help, good help finally.
Appreciate that.
Because he's been in some shit, bro. I've seen them all, and they all know who they are, and they're not. People shouldn't be in there. They shouldn't have human beings living in these kind of places. There's 10 of them right off the top of your head. I could say their names. They are horrible.
Right.
Disgusting. Anyway, so do better with these people, goddammit. They're people, and they're good people.
Yes, sir.
They have better qualities than most of us have.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
They don't have all the bullshit in their head that we have. But yeah, man. So anyway, I guess shifting some gear. You want to shift a gear?
Yeah, let's shift a couple gears.
Dude, tell the world your insane fucking story, bro.
Which one? I got lots.
Dude, all of them. You're in it. So the way I met you, obviously the way we met was through Guy. That's how I met you, because you run that place. And you end up coming getting a whole back piece tattoo for your father that passed. That's toward the end of your story if you want it to be.
Absolutely.
But just how the cousin thing, just all your crazy shit, like your story to me is crazy where you are now from where you started. I don't know. So whatever you want to talk about.
All right, cool. All right, so we'll get started with
and I'll fill in gaps if there's something that I know that you missed.
You're good.
I'll throw a thing in there.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said before, I grew up here. I have this cousin. Shout out Kyle Van Komen. I'm sure he's a legend around here, so I'm sure a lot of people will know exactly who I'm talking about. But very most genuine person. I would say a lot like Guy. Like once you were his friend for life, and he took care of you like you were his family. So with Kyle, he's actually my cousin, Jaden's cousin, but we were all the same age, 4 or 5 months apart, all went to Syracuse High together. So we were close. Me and him were very close from a very early age. My mom used to babysit him and his brother Brock when he was about 2, when we were about 2 or 3 years old. So we've been pretty close since then. So we all went to high school and stuff like that. We hung out. We kind of partied a lot. Sorry, Mom, Dad, partied a lot when I was younger.
Yeah.
So we kind of hung out a lot as we grew up. I moved away so I can go kind of get out, go to school, and stuff like that. He kind of hung out here, did his thing. So about 4 years ago, it'll be 4 years, early December, I think about December 8th, I believe that was the day. 2016, I get a call from my cousin Chelsea. She's like, "Hey, D, Kyle's been shot." It's like, "Oh shit! All right. Well, what do you need me to do?" It's like, "Is he all right? What can I do to help?" And she's like, "Kyle's dead. He's died." And that shook everything. That's like the first person I was close to, very close to, that passed away, and he was murdered.
It's your cousin. This is your cousin, right?
It was my cousin Kyle.
Yeah.
So my cousin's cousin. We always just call each other. We just call each other cousins. Okay. So my first person I've ever been close to, shot and killed. Home invasion. They have it was all over the news. Double homicide. Neighbor was killed too. Neighbor was in the house with him. So both killed. home invasion. A roommate outside shot in the throat, almost died, but he made it. He lived.
Holy
and then
shit.
another roommate they held at gunpoint. He ended up they didn't kill him, but he once the intruders, 3 people, once they went in, did their thing, left, he passed out. So he wasn't able to be much help with all that situation. He did manage to get out and get to a neighbor's house and call the police, stuff like that. And so yeah, that rattled me for sure.
Dude, that doesn't like happen around here.
No,
it just fucking doesn't.
Yeah. So
and it was Ogden, right?
South Ogden, yeah, over by that Wells Fargo.
That's not something you hear around here often.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And I don't know. It's just first real death in my family that really rattled me. So,
and those intruders, they don't know.
No, that's still they
no
haven't
fucking idea.
Nothing. They
what
have
they
surveillance.
Were doing,
they have surveillance of them. You can actually, if you go to YouTube, I mean, it's pretty eerie, but if some people
showed
want
it to me. It's fucking dope.
So it's pretty eerie. You can do South Ogden shooting 1, 2, 3. You can see the individuals looking through the window, scouting out the place from the neighbor's house from his camera.
Fucking
creepy. It's chilling. It's very, very chilling. And
but we haven't found these people still.
No.
So fucking look at it and see if you know who they are.
See if you know the body's type, stuff like that. People got to talk. This was about 4 years ago, so it's just
still could fix it though.
Absolutely,
I'd love to catch those ignorant fuckers.
Yeah. So that was tough, man. It was tough.
Did you ever hear about that fucking story, bro? Dude, I'll have him show you these videos. It is fucking not. It's so weird.
Yeah, so,
I never heard anything like that before.
Yeah. So it's definitely a crazy situation. I've never seen a community rally behind a family like that. They had the whole city of Clinton, like everyone from Clinton, everyone from Syracuse, everyone from West Point, all rallied together to support Renee, JJ, Brad. That's mom, dad, stepdad. So it's just crazy to be a part of that. And never seen a funeral so big, man. They had at one of the churches, they had to open up the overflow so much at the basketball court. There was so many people there that everyone had to stand. There was no more seating, no more seats at all. So that was crazy.
It's just weird. There's no motive behind anything. Nobody can figure out why or what.
And I feel for the family. I still do.
It's so disgusting.
As it's coming up on 4 years coming up. So I feel for the family. Every year I try to make it out to his gravesite and stuff like that, show my respects and stuff. So, yeah, that's my first one. I got a good string of them coming
for sure.
Up, so
was there like any fight like that was put up? Because it sounds like there was a fight that got put up.
Yeah, so he attempted to grab a gun underneath the couch, but as he was going to do that, they just shot him. And I don't know if the neighbor next door that was over there, I don't know if he put up a fight, but they shot him and killed him as well. So crazy. Very crazy.
Three people got hurt.
3 people. Yeah.
Holy shit, dude! And 3 people are in charge of doing it.
Yeah.
And they're all in this video. You can see them all, and nobody knows who the fuck any of them are.
Right.
People know who they are, and get it out there. If you know who they are, get it out there. Talk to these goddamn cops. Call somebody immediately, and let's get these people locked up, man. That's bullshit.
Kyle you can ask anybody. I'm sure you'll get some comments on here. Who's probably like one of the best dudes, most humble, most genuine people you'd ever meet. He would actually probably love to come on here and talk and stuff like that. He has so many crazy stories. He was a wild one for sure.
I love those stories, dude.
Yeah, he was a free spirit for sure. So he would have a heyday on here for sure.
Yeah, that story hit me hard, bro. I was tattooing you when that came out, when we did that, and I personally didn't hear anything about it, and I don't watch the news. I'm very whatever. But my cousin is a Weber County sheriff. And he knows it well. He knows it very well. He's involved in it. He probably don't want me even telling who he is, but he's a detective and he's a badass cop, dude. And he got in, told me some of it about that too. And man, I've just never heard anything like that. And that's so strange around here. That's so not common, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not LA, not ragging on no towns or anything, but that shit happens like so often, and people are just kind of deal with it. And to us, our little community, fuck, it rattled everything.
Yeah,
like,
man,
what is this?
Yeah, for sure. So
yeah, my heart's just saddened for you guys for that. It just sucks, man. But yeah, just meeting you through tattooing and hearing that was, and I already wanted you on the show with the guy and all your other things that we'll get into, but that was another just piece of it if you wanted to talk about it. You never know, man. This could hit just the right dude and be like, I know that fucking guy.
Yeah, right.
So look at that video. Pull it up. He told you where it's at. Find that video. And if you know who these people are, man, say something. I know this show ain't a huge deal, but it will be someday. It will be. I promise you. And it'll get the right people rattled up and going and do the right thing. And
yeah. So with all that kind of changed my whole perspective on life, really. So
dude,
it was just I reconnected with some high school friends I probably haven't talked to for 4 years, besides like a happy birthday text or Merry Christmas text. So definitely changed my outlook. I became more of a genuine person and wanted to be involved in people's lives, and this will obviously keep growing as I continue with what else I say and stuff like that. But so going from Kyle, I think less than a month later, I had a grandpa pass away. We kind of saw that coming. So still tough, you know, we had to brace ourselves for another passing and stuff like that. And then I got like 5 months later, I had an uncle overdose, die, aspirate and suffocated on his own throw up, you know?
Dude.
So that was another tough one. But still, like, nothing that has hit as hard as the Kyle's death really jacked me up, jacked all my friends really up pretty badly. So,
yeah, when it's because they're not in charge of it, right? Kind of thing. It seems like it's something that weird. Someone breaks into your home. That's so fucked up.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially when you have video of it.
Yeah, no doubt. And then having his brother found him, stuff like that. So. Just the whole situation is just fucked up, you know.
Dude,
so,
especially when we have video, that makes me so angry.
Yeah.
Because we have video of the people little girl that broke into our Escalade and her little dipshit boyfriend, whoever they were, breaking into our Escalade right here, and we have video of them. I have pictures of her still vividly looking at my camera. That's why I watched that. Yeah, that's why they ran away. They seen our camera. Did you hear about that bullshit? Tried these. 3 people, it's always in threes, that's weird. They come running through our neighborhood quick and tried to get into every single one of these cars. All of them were unlocked. It's just how we are around here. It's just a chill neighborhood. It used to be. It still is. It's just a freak thing.
Yeah.
They didn't even get nothing. They didn't steal anything. But yeah, dude, I have perfect, vivid shots of who they are, and we still don't know.
Yeah,
like the cops looked at it and they're like, man, they go through other shit and it's nothing happened. They didn't steal anything, but I wanted them to be rattled that they don't fuck with this area, man. I have cameras. So I will get your asses, fools. But yeah, we have perfect shots of them, but nobody knows who they are. So they're just they're just stupid ass kids. But you gotta be careful out there, man. People watch. Like your shit's on film too. That people have cameras, and like, you're gonna get busted one of these times, man. But yeah, so who knows if that just sucks that people get away with shit. I don't get it.
Yeah.
So makes me sad.
So yeah, so I had a couple string of deaths that kind of obviously you're gonna go through a little bit of depression over that kind of stuff, especially an OD, that's a tough one to go through. But I mean, you with time you kind of get over it. You still miss them, obviously.
Yeah.
But time will heal you. I mean, you kind of learn your coping mechanisms to get through those kinds of situations.
But they stacked up on you guys. Like,
quick.
Less than a year, you have
less than a year. Yeah.
That many stack up.
Yeah. And then, so I think, what was that about? I didn't have any more for a little while. I think that was the end of 2017. I think we were good for a little while. And then I had my Uncle Randy, his best friend, got in a rollover accident up in it was between Causey and Pineview, up in that little canyon spot.
Yeah,
kind of sketchy dirt roads up by. There's cabins up there on the north hillside. He ended up rolling his truck off, and then I think he had about four people in there, and he was the only one that actually passed away.
Damn.
So that was another hard one. That I met him a couple times when I was younger. But that was really tough to see my parents and my uncle go through that. Another really tough death for the family and stuff like that. So, And with that, my mom and my stepdad called me, and they're like, "Hey, Darian, you need to check on your dad. He's not doing so well." So I call him up, and he's like, "Dad, what's up?" He's like, "D, I'm having a hard time, man." So this is about May. I'm having a hard time, bud. I was like, "All right, I'll do what I can to do what I can, help you out." So I go up there, pick him up, and it's like, "Hey, what's going on, man?" He's like, "I'm just having a hard time. He's going through some pretty intense anxiety. He's wanting to get out of painting, a job that he's done for 20 years.
Yeah.
Makes, 150, 200 grand a year. So it's just like something serious is going on." So I'm like, "All right, Dad, well, what can we do?" He's like, I just want a normal job. Just want a normal job." And he's not looking good. You can tell his demeanor. He has a lot of anxiety. He's not looking good. He's pale. He's losing a lot of weight. So it's just like, all right, what can I do to help my dad? Like, he's helped me in these situations. So like, what can I do to be his backbone? So I've helped him out. I was coming up once or twice a week just to be with him, just to make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
He just never made progress. So that was from about end of May till early September. I was going to him twice a week. My Uncle Brian got him a job over at Kroger Smith's. And he no-showed his first day.
Damn.
Yeah. So he's like, "Hey, I was having so much anxiety I couldn't go." So I drove up. His next scheduled day was, I think he started on Tuesday. His next day was Wednesday. I drove up from Orem. I live out in Orem, so I drove up. It's just an hour drive, no big deal. But it was at like 4 a.m. just to make sure he was up to go to work. He ended up getting up and going to work that day. But he said he has just severe anxiety that whole time. But he made it through that day, so I was like, all right, that's cool. I was like, "Hey, Dad, you need me to come up and make sure you get to work again?" And he's like, "No, I got this, bud." And no-showed. He no-showed his next day, so obviously you no-show a couple days, they're just going to terminate you. So they did. Yeah. So that's kind of another thing that kind of helped him. Not helped him. Made him continue to spiral down.
Sure, dude.
Bit.
Sure.
So,
Phil fucking so stupid. He has a hiccup. He's like, "Okay, I'm gonna get this."
Yeah. So he wanted to get. So when you own your own business as a painter, you're not gonna have insurance. So any kind of medication or any doctor's visit comes out of pocket. So he's like, "I really need this Smith's job, so I can get insurance, so I can go get help." Yeah. So I went, and I was just trying to just be there for him in the meantime while he was going to try to find work to get insurance so he can go see a therapist or get on some medications to help him get better or kind of whatever. So
he's recognizing it big time and wanting to work on it.
That's what he's doing.
That's what he's doing.
I'm there trying to help him.
You're helping him.
And I'm trying to help him recognize. I mean, he recognized it, but I'm there trying to facilitate because he's having so much severe anxiety that he can't make decisions for himself. So I was kind of his, "Hey, let's do this. Let's kind of do this," along with his girlfriend, Jill. She was helping him trying to make these decisions too, to get help and see if somebody to kind of get feeling better and see if we can get him out of this rut.
Right.
So a couple weeks go by and stuff like that. So at that time, it's now my son's birthday, his second birthday. So he comes out. I wasn't sure if he was going to make it. So like, "Hey, Dad, what do you think?" He's like, "I don't know, son. I don't know if I can make it out to Cope's birthday." It's like, "Hey, just go call Gav, my younger brother. Call Gav and see if he can come with you so you can make it out."
Yeah.
So he does, and he makes it out. But you could see that he's struggling. My dad's a very bubbly guy, very high energy. And he just sat by himself back in like a little bench, just by himself. It's like, "Dad, hey, come on, man, you got this. He's like, "Dare, I had a pretty intense. I had an anxiety attack just buying Copeland some shoes, just some boots for his birthday." So that was kind of tough to see him crying, telling me that he's having an anxiety attack.
Yeah.
Trying to get my son just shoes,
Right.
So it's kind of tough to see your dad go through that. And he's crying. I'm telling my dad, "I need you, man,"
Yeah.
because you can see he's struggling. He's in a lot of pain,
For sure.
Yeah. Hashtag
Cry Squad.
Cry Squad, man.
That's a Cry Squad. This is real shit.
So
it's all good, man.
You got this. We made it through that night. We're like, hey, Dad, I need you, man. I can see the signs. I know I can see the signs. You know, I went to school, got a degree in psychology, so I see the red flags. You know, I see him, and I go and I tell you, hey, Dad, I think I need to take your guns, man. He goes, no, D, no, I'm good, man. And we kind of went back and forth for about 45 minutes, I think, about, hey, like, I need you in my life. Your grandson needs you in his life. So, like, I'm going to take your guns. And he just convinced me that he's good, he's straight, he's good. So a week after Cope's birthday party, I get a call. It was on Facebook. You know, you can call people on Facebook and stuff from the neighbors. So, my neighbor I lived across the street since I was 4 years old, Jordan. Colin's like, hey, D. He's like, what's up, man? He's like, I can't tell you. Here's my dad. So, like, Lane, what's up? I knew at that time what was going to happen. He's like, hey, D, I'm sorry. Your dad's gone. It's like, what? Your dad's gone, man. It's like, all right, okay. At that time, I just start going, yelling, oh, no. I was at work, actually. I was working one of the shifts with another staff, and I was like, oh, no. Oh, no, and, like, they looked at me. It's like, the staff looked up. It's like, hey, go. You can go. I didn't have to explain to them what was going on. I think they kind of sense, like, if you start yelling, no, after a phone call, you know something's pretty serious. So I go up there, drive up. Shit, I got to work that day on E. My gas tank was on empty, so
of course it fucking was.
Yeah. So I'm at Maverick, and that's why I break down just at the Maverick right down the corner in Riverton on your way to G's house. So I'm crying there, just crying, filling up my tank. I just feel like such a goober, but yeah, you just go through that kind of traumatic experience, and then I call my wife and be like, hey, my dad's gone. She's like, all right. Well, she's screaming, crying too. She's like, I'll meet you up there. And I was like, all right, because I'm about a half hour ahead of where she's at. So I just speed racing on my call, just bawling. I think I had 3 or 4 of my cousins all call me, like, hey, you okay? Hey, like, you all right? I was like, yeah, I'll be all right. Just meet me at the house. Yeah. And so I just roll up there, and I immediately walk up to the door, and the cop's like, hey, so your dad has passed away. I was like, all right. And then I was like, did he shoot himself? He's like, yeah, he did. I was like, all right. And then I just turned around, and I just dropped to my knees. I just bawled my eyes out, you know? Damn, man, I haven't cried about this for like six months or so. Shit. Yeah. But so it's hard. All my neighbors, there's cars and stuff around there. Kind of just, they're sitting there. There's people inside taking pictures. Like, they have to do their investigations and stuff like that. So, thanks, Jay. Appreciate it, man. So they go in, and they go in there, take their pictures of this stuff, and I was waiting out there. I got my whole family all up there. My wife comes rolling in, and so I have everyone there with me, kind of giving me some support, and I kind of clicked to me, like, because I'm 27 at that time, you know, so I'm just like, well, fuck, I haven't called anybody yet, so I have to do my due diligence as the eldest son to make the phone call. So
you had to make the phone calls.
Yeah, I got to call all the family members. So my hardest one was probably the hardest thing. I'd say probably the hardest thing about the entire situation. Like, yeah, my dad killed himself, but I got a 15-year-old brother that doesn't know his dad's dead, so I got to be the one to do it. So I call him, and I think it took like 5 minutes of me crying before I could get it out and tell him that his dad's no longer with him, and just wondering how that's going to process with him having autism and being on the spectrum and stuff. So
where's he at? Where's he living at?
He's in Kaysville.
Somewhere?
He's lives in an apartment with his mom and stuff.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, they weren't ever together, but so yeah, calling him was tough, really tough. And then my dad's girlfriend just got home from Spain just like a couple hours before, so I had to call her, trying to get connected with her for a little bit. didn't have her phone number at the moment, so I had to call and kind of wait around for her sons to answer, to be like, hey, I need your mom's number. Thank you. And so I called her, and she didn't believe me. It's like, hey, my dad's dead. He passed away last night. And she's like, no way. She's like, she was in Spain, so she just got off this great vacation to get smacked with this news. It's like, I'm sorry, Jill, but you should come down here. So she rolled out with my dad's best friend, Troy, and that was hard. It was hard too. And then I think someone called my Uncle Brian. He's about, I think, exactly a year younger, so they're best friends. So they just barely moved back from California, so they're kind of rekindling their relationship because they haven't had much of one since he's been back in California for the last 15, 16 years. So they're just back getting close again, and so we kind of smacked that on him as well. So it's kind of it was tough. Definitely a tough. It's tough to have to. It's tough to bury a parent at all. But I mean, I'm only 27, making funeral arrangements, getting ready to go to court to get everything in my name so I can get ready to sell his house and all of his belongings. So it's definitely a tough thing to do at a young age, for sure.
Dude, I can't even fucking say anything. That's the craziest thing ever. I can't even imagine going through that, man. Yeah. I just can't. I don't know. It seems like I don't believe in a whole lot of things, you know that, but I know that, like, shit only happens to people that can handle it. I swear to you, because it's somebody else, man. How dare I even say that? But I don't even know. But being faced with something like that is all I can even do to fucking try to put it in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially with everything adding up to that, like, that's everybody. You've seen more of this in a few years of your life than anybody will see ever.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't even imagine that, man. I don't get it. There's no fair scale to life. It's just crazy that some people go through this stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
What did we say? What do you say to somebody, the world, that if you can help with anything and be like, yo, what do? You can't change anything, right? So how do you go through that in your own head? You did everything you could, and everybody, I mean, what can you even have done?
Right. So I kind of brought it down to kind of a saying is like, hey, D, do you want to get bitter or do you want to get better? And there's going to be a lot of people that are going to take the bitter route and be like, hey, like, he left me and they're selfish. like I can't believe he left me. Like, why did he do this? Or there's people that are going to get better, be like, hey, like, I know he was struggling and that's the only thing that he could do to release his pain. Like, he didn't want to be here anymore. He thought that no one loved him. He thought all these bad things about himself or whatever. And kind of take the positives you can from it. And that's the kind of the road that I try to take. So,
fuck, man.
So like what I did from there is I kind of talked about when my cousin Kyle passed. I tried to be more genuine, and that was just me reaching out to people and be like, hey man, how you doing, and stuff like that. And from that, I try to bring I don't know if genuality is even a word, but I try to become even more genuine.
Yeah.
So instead of me being like a friend saying, hey, like, I'm laying sod at my dad's house today, and me being like, oh, like, hey, let me know if you need any help, to being like, hey, like, what time are you starting? I'll be there.
I'm there.
Like my friends now have become my family because a piece of me is gone, and I need to fill that void, you know?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh,
nobody in the world knows.
Yeah, I got you.
You got no idea, man. That is a huge hole.
So,
but I get you. I
had to.
I can't even imagine.
Right. So I try to anyone that I know that I've had contact with, I try to keep a more contact with and just be more supportive to them. So like you see, like, I mean, any kind of business that I have a friend that, or someone I knew start up. Like I had a buddy that has it's one of those like swig kind of stores out in Cottonwood Heights. I can't remember this, Twisted Sugar. Now, like, I mean, anytime I'm in that area, I'll go stop there just to help out somebody else.
Yeah.
Or I got Highline Tattoo Gear.
Yeah. Hell yeah, you do.
I got SLC Made, one of my friends' companies. So just try to, if I can't speak with you all the time, if you have something going on, I try to support it the best I can. Help out somebody else, you know.
That's cool.
Because I mean, no one no one needs to have a family member die, and like you can't ever like blame yourself for this kind of stuff or put blame on anything. But
you can't though. You go through that and you don't.
I try not to. You always do it. You always will. People will tell you not to
because you're trying your ass off.
Yeah, I saw the signs. I knew everything.
That's what I'm saying. How do you work through that? You just do.
You just got to.
Yeah, man.
So, but I do reflect and stuff, and wish I would have been like, because I wasn't always the nicest kid growing up, and like now that I've been through this, like I don't want anyone to go through. I don't want any parent to have a son or a daughter commit suicide. So it's like, that's where I beat myself up. Not with my dad's stuff, because I try to do as much as I could. I could have tried to do more. Like everyone says that, but I wish I would have went back and like been nicer to people when I was at school. Because there has been people that have now like committed suicide that I go back and be like, was I always the best to them? And I wasn't, and I didn't know if I was. Like I don't know if I wasn't, but I don't know if I was. So now I'm like you gotta be good to everyone. Like just be a genuine person. You don't need to bully. You don't need to cyberbully. You don't need to do any of that. But like you never know what people are going through. So buck up, and you may not like the person. Give them a smile in the hallway, like. They post something, like give them a like, there's ways that people can support people these days. And I wish I would have done that when I was younger, but I had to take what was given to me, kick me in the butt a little bit, and be like, hey, you got to support people. You may not like all these people, but like people, you never know what people are going through,
I don't get how you have that kind of outlook on everything, man. That's dope. I don't get the I preach all this good talk and like I know all this shit. Yeah. I just know what I know, and I try to re-promote good anything I can from my heart. But I've never went through anything even remotely as tragic as one of your episodes. So it's just funny that you still have It's amazing that you still have this. No, it is. It's fucking weird.
Yeah,
you have that good outlook. You're solid, dude, and I know this. You're not. I deal with a lot of people in my own way too, with a lot of the uneducated counseling things. I'm coaching people, and if I feel in my heart, bro, you would know better than me. Help me if I'm wrong here. I have no degrees in anything, but people, I just love people, and it seems to me, people, we're here on this earth to solve problems. Our brains are created, and they're made to solve problems and work through things, and it seems like the people that have lack of that actually create it simply for the fact of it's good for our brain to do that. So people that don't have a lot of issues, you would think like, I think you know what I mean. Everybody has issues in their own mind, but I think a lot of us create a lot more of it than we truly need because our brain craves it. Yeah. If you sit on the couch all day and do nothing, these are the people that habitually complain about life.
Right.
And they're always this and that, but their brain just wants to do shit and solve problems. So I guess kind of what I'm getting at is if you think there's something to that, where when you do have immense fucking problems to anybody's standard as to what you've went through, in my opinion, problems, just grit of life, you solve so many problems. Your brain's so good at doing things like this. You're held together tighter, it seems. It's guys like that go through that shit. People that go through that are just gnarly people and so thankful and have no time for the fucking problem of it.
Yeah.
Is that maybe that's real? I'm thinking right. I don't know, but that's what I see from the outside. Looking at people that come to me. You didn't come to me for any of that. You come to get a memorial badass tattoo, working on with your. I'm so thankful to do that, but a lot of people come just to like dump and complain and want me to fix them. And people that have real shit don't have that.
Yeah.
They go through that themselves, and they're so strong.
Yeah.
Or they act strong. Something.
Right. I mean, it's definitely something where it's almost like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, it's just,
you don't,
like I said before, it's like, do I get bitter and complain and do all this stuff, or do I get better and be constructive with what has happened in my life and try to make things more positive for other people? So that's just what I don't really got time to complain, I got a family at home that need me to support, and
so that's just it. People that truly have something they really could complain about. Not that that's a thing.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah. I mean, I could boohoo and stuff like that. But
same thing with Guy.
I mean, it's not. Yeah. It's not going to benefit me to boohoo. It's going to benefit me to pick other people up who need my support. You know.
Yeah, that's what I think. It's a thing. When you really struggle, you don't have to create it. You got like you're good, and you can help people with all that.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, I think that's dope. It's crazy. I'm glad that you did that, because that I don't think we realize the impact we have on other people. I really don't. And
for sure.
One life you're turning right now. I know there's people going, fuck, man, and that's gonna hit hard, and help and steer them in a good way, or help somebody else. Be good to people, man. I say it all the time. That's all I speak about. And I'm not even that great at it, but I try.
Yeah, I think you're awesome, man.
Hey, thank you. We try, man.
So definitely, like, when I come here, it's a safe place for me, and we can just vibe together, and we can get our thoughts out, and we do. So it's definitely like your life skills stuff comes to work when you're out here, when you're tattooing people and stuff like that. So you're doing a great thing.
Can be, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Or we can turn it off and not speak at all. That's hard.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But no, I think you're doing great, and I'm happy to be a part of getting this piece and helping you out progress with this podcast. So.
Yeah, man. We appreciate it. It's like you're only as good as everybody around you. I swear it.
Definitely.
And it shows that, and that's doing these and talking like this, I think, is more important for people than anybody realizes what that can help. It's not about drama. It's about helping everybody we can. And I swear that stuff is so powerful. So people aren't alone. They're like, you're not alone, man. You guys, everybody goes through shit. And how dare me? I've never been through anything like that. But I'm just saying, I know we all struggle with shit. And I think the more we talk about it and get it out there, and this helped me, or I do that, this angle, that, like that just opens people's eyes in one little spot. And they're like, dude, that's my dad. That's my mom. Fuck, I'm going to do. Dude, I think it could change the world.
Absolutely.
Just talking about it is so cool.
Right. It's just the big thing here in the U.S. is we have a people problem. It's we have so much mental health issues, and people are just very like all about themselves and how to progress themselves and not help other people build. So they just tear people down to make themselves feel good, which is kind of the opposite. Just makes them. They end up feeling worse because they're making other people feel bad. And
dude, that's real.
So it's just like, I mean, we just need a mindset change here. A lot of our problems here would just be eliminated if we just sat and listened to you, or you sat and listened to me, and you didn't have backhand comments to say back at me. And we're very constructive with how we work together and how we, figured things out, you know?
Oh, dude, that's preach right there. That's beautiful.
Preach, but I mean,
that's beautiful.
Hopefully, how I live now is not. I'm not trying to preach or anything, but you can like look to me as like guidance or anything. So if there is anyone struggling with any of these kinds of things, you could just reach out to me. I'm happy to talk to anyone about any of these sorts of things. If you need me to come hang out with you while you're having some problems, like, more than happy to do that. So, and that's to anybody.
Yeah, dude, that's dope. That's what we're doing on a different scale.
Yeah.
I think it's so important to help everybody that we can. And you do it for a living.
Right.
The people that really go through stuff really dedicate to it. I swear, it's so cool. It really is. It's neat. The guy that gets his leg bit off by a shark not only is a shark lover to the end of time.
Yeah.
Like he's all about that and dedicates his time and to that, to help all that. Same with what you're doing, man. I think that shit is so cool. I think it's way more powerful than you know,
Definitely.
I know this show isn't out there crazy heavy yet, but it will be. Again, I say it all the time, and when it is, that shit hits hard, man, and it helps people. I know it does. It's got to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could ever do some of these things, man.
Yeah. So, but I've taken a lot of like really positives from everything. I've learned a lot of skills. I had to manage hundreds of thousands of dollars with his estate. Fixed up his whole house. That turned out really nice and stuff like that. So a lot of good skills I've learned that I really didn't know before. I mean, I knew how to help paint and stuff because my dad was a painter. Obviously, I got to go do the grunt work and stuff. But really, when you get in there and start hammering things out, you definitely learn the skills and you learn pretty quickly. So that's a huge positive we kind of took out of things and stuff.
So you just keep digging positive out of it.
You got to.
There's
man.
nothing in there.
You got
positive,
it,
not a fucking thing. You're making that.
I wouldn't be here if I wasn't taking the positive route. So I would have been in here just complaining about things like you said some people do. So just like you gotta take the positive. Like, but I want to give a shout out to my cousins that helped me out, if you don't mind.
Do it.
Kyson, he was there almost every day that I was there. So huge shout out to him and his wife Courtney, who had to put up with him being there every day I was there. My cousin Jaden, appreciate you, man. Chelsea and Kiana for helping me do the yard sales. Appreciate you guys. And then Joey, Uncle Randy, my stepdad Yogi, Uncle Joe, who's all been there to help with plumbing, electricity, all those things. I couldn't have done it without you guys, so I really appreciate you.
That's so dope. and you guys did all that, and it's done.
It's done. House is sold. This is her second week in the house.
You only listed it for like a day or two, and it was gone, right?
15,000 over asking price too. So the market's a little bit crazy right now.
But look at the heart you guys put into that.
Yeah.
And it just went bang. Like,
it was never remodeled at all. The house was built in like 1976. Looked like it. So we ripped out everything.
I never did go inside it. But I did. I got a stove. I got a stove from him. From the.
Well, I appreciate you taking that.
Dude, I got the stove in my shop.
I was gonna throw it away. So
it's in there and it works. I've used it already. A wood burning stove. I don't know. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was about to go in the trash. I just had to muster up a bunch of my cousins to pick it up. But
thing is heavy.
Appreciate you taking it. So.
Yeah, man. I appreciate getting to know you foremost. Like, that's all. It was just cool to get to know you. How this proves even more, just like kind of like you said, people don't even know people, man. You just said it. You don't know what someone's going through. I didn't know any of this. You just don't know what's in people, and it's so. We're also slow down, man, and listen to me, and listen to people, and talk and vibe people out, and. Man, everybody out there complaining about every fucking thing in your life, calm the fuck down, man. You don't have any issues. You just don't. Look around you and look at the people next to you, and there is some nasty shit in this world that you have no clue about, and that's why you complain about everything. I feel that in my heart, and we're just bitter. That shit stops. Stop all that. And Mr. Hippie love guy, no, I'm not like that at all, but the world is shit already. Let's be good to everybody, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Talk to your homie next to you and see what you can help them with.
Yeah.
Because you never know, man. You would never know meeting you, any of that.
Yeah.
You're a solid fucking dude.
I appreciate that.
You're a solid guy. You don't speak nasty like I do. You come across professional. You're like this, you're all put together guy, and you couldn't be more of the opposite inside. What's happened that should be quite the opposite of that to me.
Yeah.
But that just drives my theory deeper. When you really struggle, you got those people fix shit because your brain does it all
you develop
already.
Your backbone from that stuff. So
yeah, you're either gonna destruct and you're gone even quick. You're gonna go too, or you build off of it and you create something out of it. I think that's so dope. This shit's gnarly. But that's cool to talk about, man. I know it's hard, and I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
And I guarantee you, everybody out there that hears this will appreciate that even more than I did, because that fucking isn't real. That's life.
Yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't do it, man. You guys are crazy. I have such an easy life.
Oh, no way, man.
I do,
built
man.
this from the ground up.
I did. It's just crazy.
This.
People's stuff is amazing, man. You guys can go through that.
Well, I mean, when I first started, you were just talking about that. You wanted to do a podcast, so it's actually really cool to see you set your mind to something, and in a short couple months, you achieved that, which is fucking cool, dude.
Thanks,
man. Real cool.
I'm nothing without all you guys, the people that will do this and talk to me. I need that. So I've done nothing other than drive and talk and run this thing that I always run.
That
my mouth. And the people around me is what do it all. Like I don't do anything. I'm just talking still. You guys help. You come and you let me do this. He helped. Man.
Yeah.
My wife helped. I'm just doing what I love to do. And so I just drive. I just push as hard as I can for everything. I don't push people, but I really do. I just go after whatever, and I don't know how it even happens other than the people around me that make it happen.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't do anything. I'm so grateful, man. To have everybody in my life, all the help, and everybody needs to do that with everybody in their life. Damn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like you said it perfectly. You don't know what the fuck someone's going through. So watch your mouth, man. Don't talk shit on people. Ask them how they're doing. Don't snide them. Don't talk no shit. Give them a knuckle, man. That might be what they need.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So with that, my father-in-law, who was one of the principals down at Bingham High School, and they created it's called Be Kind movement, and it's based off of, well, it's Be Kind. It was the Golden Gate movement, and from that, it's the story behind that is there's a guy that he was having a really hard time with life and stuff like that. So he's like, all right, he lives in San Francisco. He says, hey, I'm gonna walk to the Golden Gate Bridge, and if no one smiles at me, I'm gonna kill myself.
Jump off the bridge.
He jumped off the bridge. No one smiled at once the whole walk.
Fuck, I swear to God.
So it's definitely like that's gotten pretty big in the schools. So hopefully it can come up here in the Davis County Golden Gate movement. Like, be kind, man. So kind of try to structure a lot of that. Try to structure with that as well.
It's real. How big is a smile to people? It's
huge.
It's fucking huge. Joke.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, dude, that dude fucking.
Hard day, but
he cares.
It, you know?
Who maybe he don't give a hell. He don't know nothing. He just smiled. He's happy, and it made you caught that. You're like, damn, I feel that, and you do it back. That's real. That's cool. Be kind. Then I would love to. I'm all about supporting anything. So, especially when it's cool shit like that.
Yeah. So, actually, I think they've made it all the way out to like South Carolina. There's a lot of the schools. So it's like when I was in school, it was like the peace builder thing, but now it's kind of involved in this stuff. They got people that go and talk with schools. I think they have like a crisis team and stuff like that. So it's like it's definitely I think as the years progress, we will have a lot more supports in that kind of field where people are going to be. I hope so, at least. Like for us, for God's sake, please just be nice to each other. You know?
Do it.
So, yeah, this world would be a better place if we just had people just being friendly. You don't even have to be friends, but friendly. Like that's
not fucking hard.
To do, you know, just give a smile. Support people. You know.
Yeah, dude, it's so easy. It's stupid easy, and nobody fucking does it. It's really gross. That dude did that. Just no. That's how far is that? That is a long ways down the bridge.
That's a long bridge. So.
And everybody's just wrapping. We're all so fucking wrapped in our own little stupid world. We can't think for 1 second about anybody around us. That wife of mine has taught me that so much. She's the last person she ever thinks about. It hurts my heart. There's two sides to that, but she's so fucking genuine to everything around her.
Yeah, and I'm a proponent of like if there is somebody that is toxic in your life, like if you know it's not gonna work. Probably best for your sake because your mental health is also important that you need to step away from that individual. And I've done that like, and it hurts to do, but like your mental health needs to come first. So I've had to remove myself from family functions and stuff like that because I have some individuals that are so toxic to their family that it affects me. And I'm pretty easy to get along with, but once you rattle me, I'm kind of like, what I'm doing is what my mindset is more important. If you're just gonna bring me down, like I'll give you a little smile or something if I run into you, but like that's what you're gonna get from me.
You see how you feel time precious thing. You know that better than any human I know. You see it, you feel it. You're like you've witnessed it from the start.
Yeah.
You felt toxicity to that level. You're like, like, no, I got no time for this shit.
Yeah. Like I'll be friendly. But I mean, I'm also like, I'm not gonna give you the time of day to listen to you bash your family or bash me because like I don't want no part of it. I'm definitely like very, very willing to be friendly and willing to help. But if you're just gonna bring all that noise and stuff, I'm like, I won't put up with it. But I can do for strangers. Like I'll definitely like I'll give you the smile and like be genuine if you need to help you push your cart to your car or be a genuine like good person. I can do that. But if you start like coming at me or something, like I can flip the switch still too.
Yeah, like,
so
my bad.
You can't take my kindness as a flaw. I guess you can't. You're not gonna be able to use me because I'm a kind guy. It doesn't fly with me that way.
I wish you could bottle and sell that, bro.
Yeah.
Because that's for sale. That's for want. Everybody wants that. And how hard is it to do?
Right.
It's a mindset, right?
Yeah, and it's just, I mean, people get manipulated pretty easily and stuff. So it's just not into it. I can recognize it pretty quickly. So
sure you can, because you lead with a good heart. So you know what's up.
Yeah. So I give you my good heart, and you stomp on it.
It's not coming back out.
No, it's not.
Not for you.
Yep.
This shit's calloused for you.
Yeah.
Forever.
And it's like I got to the point now that it's not hard for me to do either. Like,
it's your life, right?
Yeah. You should be the master at navigating your life, and people still haven't perfected that yet. And you just got to know who you are. You can't let people manipulate you and stuff like that. Self-awareness.
You got it right on the money. And we are our own architect. You're your own anything you want to be, because everything we have is a choice. It's so weird. Everybody's sitting here, if somebody's bitching, you're choosing that right now. So knock it off. Go the other way.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah.
Right? It's that easy. Don't fucking complain about anything. Quit making problems for yourself. Don't, there's none of that. Sure. Bounce off, go do what you want to do completely, then you won't bitch about it, right?
Yeah.
Do if you're complaining, you really don't even know what you want. You're just complaining.
Yeah.
It's so sad to me to see that. People that really have something to fucking complain about won't.
Right.
For a minute. My beautiful wife gets her heart hurt and it's out for a minute and then it's gone. But man, I don't know. I don't have a hard thing. I don't get it. Some of you people amaze me how you keep going.
Yeah.
It's gangster. I love to be around it and I love to learn from it. You grabbed your shit a few times. What did you ever have something to say? You've almost chimed in.
Go ahead, Jay.
I've seen you almost chime in too many times.
If you get me going, Sarah,
I love your voice.
I didn't really have a thing to say. I just was, just taken back by your story, and it's really dope. And I think that, leading with compassion, leading with empathy, leading with not judging, is like what I'm getting from your story, and the things that you went through, I'm learning a lot from as well, because I'm really tight with my pops.
Yeah.
He's my world. You know what I mean? So, I can only imagine the trauma that brings, and it sounds like you kind of took a step back and looked at your own mental health as well. Do you feel like your mental health is in a good place?
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but definitely I just keep going back to what I said earlier. Am I going to get bitter or am I going to get better? And like I said,
we're going to you need to patent that
to get better. So
actually,
there's
that's a shirt.
Old supervisor kind of ingrained that into me. Shout out John Garlock, but he's the one that kind of be like, hey D, because he kind of took me under when I was young working with children with autism. He was like, hey, you just got smacked in the face. What are you going to do? You're going to get bitter about it or are you going to get better about it? So it's been ingrained in me for years.
It's good.
So I kind of just try to manifest it that way.
That's good.
Always take the better route.
You have to.
You have to.
You have that choice. That's just what I said. You have that choice.
Thanks for sharing that. Appreciate that.
Yeah. I could see you and I'm like, say it.
Hey, if you got anything else to say,
because you're very constructive. Always.
I seen a video, and it kind of fit with what you guys were talking about. There was this young man. You could tell that he goes to this corner store often, and this guy was like, "Man, I see you every day. You always wear that shirt, right?" And the kid was like, "Yeah, I do wear this shirt all the time." He's like, "Did you?" And then the kid says to the guy, he's like, "And you got a nice shirt, right?" He's like, "Yeah, I got a fresh shirt." He's like, "You washed your ass today, right?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I didn't. I haven't washed my ass in 3 weeks." He's like, because I have no house. I only have this shirt, right? And it kind of put that guy in his place because that guy was ragging on him, right?
Yeah.
You look raggedy. You smell weird, right? And it's like that dude didn't take the time to even ask this kid how he's doing, right? Because that kid could have been like, I'm actually not doing so well. This is my only shirt.
Yeah, no, that's real. That's really real.
Yeah. Yeah,
you never know what people are going through, man.
Right, you don't. You absolutely don't.
Yeah. Well, some of my favorite things. Well, I try not to get crazy in the political stuff or any of that stuff. Okay. But one of my favorite videos I like to watch is when there's some people that will see one of their fellow students have the same clothes, and they'll go and they'll be like, "Hey, come here," and they have a fresh pair of J's for them, fresh pair of shoes. brand new clothes, and like I tear up every time I see that. My favorite is like this. There's an individual with special needs. He kind of goes out. He just walks out in the hall, and then this other one of his classmates comes up and hands him a present. He opens it up. It's like a WWE championship belt, and you can see he's so excited. He throws it over his shoulder, and he's patting it down like he's the champ, and like that kind of stuff is what I feel good about.
It's heavy, dude.
Yeah, and there's another one. There's like this little lady that walks the same path every day, and there's this you can tell it's not in the greatest neighborhood, and there's this individual. He's a young kid, probably 16, 17. He walks this old lady across the street every day. So like those things are like, that's what we need. That's like, I'm proud to see that. Like that guy's gonna be in good hands for his future, and that's why I like to see those kind of positive things happen.
Yeah, dude, that's dope. God, you're wise beyond your years. He talks like like you're some kind of a, I don't know, dude. It intrigues me.
Which is, it's kind of.
You're funny. So young.
I hope you can get some people to comment how I was back in the day, because it'll be kind of crazy to be like, this was him then back in the day, kind of a little punk to like somebody who's took a lot of time to self-aware and try to progress and be a better person. So it's kind of. I hope it would be kind of funny to see someone say like, yeah, Darian was a huge dick.
Dude, it drives my point further.
So I hope they do, just because like you can progress and you can get better
when you go through things.
Absolutely.
If you don't, that's my point.
For sure.
That's it, dude. You go through shit. It creates you. I say that to everybody. That's why I want the last episodes with kids and the struggling. I want them to struggle so badly. I don't. Of course I don't. Every parent wants, so don't ever take me out of context. I say exactly what I feel. But people do, and it's okay. You
gotta face some sort of trials to help build yourself.
They gotta go struggle, man. And when you do, it makes you who you are. People that act so grown up and they are grown up. Like some people have knowledge so much deeper than what you think they should at their age, right? But when you live shit, that's why it's there. I think it's so fucking cool. I love to be around that.
Yeah.
I do. What, you're ready again? Let's
go, baby. Let's go.
Well, no, I was just, with you being a father, like, have you changed the way you father, the way you parent, like going through the stuff that you went through? Recently.
Yeah. So it's definitely like, you always want to give your kids like something you didn't have, but what I lacked was empathy and passion, and so. And I always wanted to be like very authoritative figure, and now it's like authoritarian. So it's like, hey, you got to do this, and here's why, instead of you need to do this because I said so. And it just doesn't work that way. You gotta like explain to your kids. Mine's only 3, so I still got a lot of time, but I've definitely changed my whole parenting style from that stuff, but. It also has helped that I've worked with children with autism. That's kind of taught me a lot of patience and stuff. So I've definitely like had a lot of other outside factors to help me parent. I took some parenting classes in college that I actually, surprisingly, I really was fascinated by. But so definitely.
Why? What do you mean?
What's up?
What was fascinating about just some of the nuggets you took out of there?
I go and read the textbook, and I can kind of I can see how someone parents, like, oh, you're authoritative, like, and then I kind of I'm not judging, but I kind of like run through my mind of why. Sorry, my hands just started going, but
that's good. It's good.
Like I know I talk with my hand thing in some of your guys' podcasts, and now I'm just like
I talk with my hands.
So do I usually in my.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I don't know. You're a badass motherfucker.
It means you believe it.
Yeah, it's like
I love it.
I talk a lot with my eyes and stuff too, but I kind of just like to. I'm a people watcher too. I don't judge them necessarily, but I like to watch and kind of see what they do really. And like if there's something I like, I'll take it. If there's something I don't, I'll just toss it to the side, but I'm definitely huge on people watching.
Look what happened. It makes so much sense. You watched your father.
Yeah.
You watched this. So yeah, we do too.
Yeah.
You judge constructively. You're not trying to fucking take nobody apart, but you're like, yo, this is that, and that. I've fucking kind of seen this before, dude. I think it's healthy.
It is for
when
sure.
People, I'm just not gonna. No, wait, you're not. Like, people ask me that all the time. Are you? What do you think I'm feeling? I'm like, yo, man, that come out of you. Relax. Don't be like that.
Yeah,
like, it's not like that at all. Why are you so insecure of that? That's you're not judging people. You very much just, this is what we do anyway. We all do.
Right.
I think when you do it constructively, the way you do it, I think when you can aid people so much, it's beautiful. You're not taking anybody apart at all.
No, it's just,
We're not in a courtroom.
I feel terrible when I do that. So it's like,
That's on them.
Yeah, for sure.
That's in their heart.
Yeah.
You're smarter than me. Well, fucking get over it, man. You're okay. Relax.
Yeah.
So I think it's beautiful. So I kind of stepped on you a little bit. What did you take from the parenting class? I kind of walked over you a little bit.
It's just mostly like to see how kids end up from different parenting styles.
Right. Okay.
And like I said, kind of before, the authoritarian, son, you got to do this because of reasons, instead of like, drill sergeant, do this now because I said so, or you don't get this. Like, I just like to see how the kid ends up,
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know. There's a rabbit hole right there.
No, God, I love it. That shit's intense to me because it's so simple to lead. Leaders don't do that. True leaders do not.
They don't bark orders. They lead.
Yeah, you don't dictate a move with no. Listen to some of these other people. I love to talk about Jocko. I fucking love Jocko. Dude, that dude's a beast. He is a fucking beast. And he's with Rogan all the time. They're homies. But some of the leadership stuff they go through, man, it is insanity. And they're in the military, right? He was a buds. He was a gnarly drill sergeant and just a brutal dude. But it's not what people think when you listen to how they do it. It's you're led by example. They're out there with you. Like, I'll show you. I'm not going to talk about back to parenting. I'm not going to show you. I'm going to show you how to mow the lawn, whatever. I'm going to mow the lawn. Just because I said so. They're going to do the shittiest job on purpose.
So they don't have to do it again.
Yeah. When you show them, and like you just said, I think it's cool. You're leading with example, and
appreciate that.
That shit hits hard, and that's something you don't forget. That's what we remember and revere is a leader that actually leads with physical, with movement, with word and movement matching. People are like, nah, that dude's no joke. That's why I think talking with your hands is important. People feel you, man. You're almost wanting to do it as you're talking. That's how I see it. I'm super passionate person. You know that.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't hold still because I want to show somebody whatever I'm talking about. Oh man, I don't know. You got a lot to give, bro.
Appreciate that.
You could do way more shit with it. You could run shit.
Yeah. Hopefully.
More shit.
Yeah.
I think it's cool, man. I'm super excited you shared that with us. With like way more than me. And Dre always has really good questions.
Yeah, you do, man. You should have been right here next to us.
And I like it when he sits in with me.
Yeah.
He helps me a lot.
No, I was excited to actually. I think the podcast that resonated the most with me was with Dre because he seems like such a guy you can vibe with.
Oh, he's a flow. He's a flow. This dude is flow.
As soon as he said, "Oh, I hate tomatoes," I was like, "Oh, that's my best fucking friend right there." I feel every bit of that.
Fuck both of you.
I feel every bit of that.
Tomatoes are the bomb.
Fuck tomatoes.
Yeah, fuck tomato. Fuck tomato crew. Hashtag fuck tomato crew.
I like tomatoes, man.
Yeah, so I was like, and like his love for music and how he followed his dreams with following music is huge. So,
he's got a story, man.
Yeah, he's a cool fucking dude. I'm glad he's a part of your guys' podcast.
Oh, dude, I'm beyond happy.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I scream it from the rooftops. I always do. I just want to give what I want to hear, and that's everybody. I think people that stand on this pedestal as who they are. You're a fucking liar. You're not. You are who everybody around you has helped you become. I'm the hardest pushing human that lives. I swear to God. You guys all know that. I drive ridiculously hard. But I can only just do that. I need everything around me is what helps make this all happen.
Right. But yeah,
it's not my show at all. It's our show.
Yeah. And I was going to get to that too, is like you always talk about what you learn from people. And I was going to say what I've learned from you. And it was that your drive,
shit.
it was your drive that once you have something set in your mind that it's nonstop until you achieve that. So I know you kind of take what you learn from the other person, but I'll flip it back to you and tell you what I learned from you, man.
I appreciate that.
And from what I learned from Erica, I know she's not here, is her perseverance. Like sometimes the hand you're dealt isn't the smoothest and stuff, and she's always persevered and took the high road. And I know she's at times she struggles, but she gets over it, and she runs this shit. So
dude, she totally. We all know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Minute I step in here, she runs the show.
Oh, it's fucking.
Here's your form. Get this going.
I love it.
When can I schedule you back in? It's like, this girl she's a goer.
It's all the more I say it, dude, constantly. Same with this cat.
Yeah.
I am only a clown without this around anything helping me that's doing it all. I'm just the guy talking about shit. It's so weird. So I always try to give everything out because I didn't do it. I seen it, went for it, and attacked it. That's it. Like, it's time for everybody around me to do what we do as a unit, and I think it shows. And I hope it comes from everybody feels it from my heart because I don't fuck around.
I can feel it.
I'm not.
Feel it in this place,
this is not a singular thing.
Yeah.
My beautiful tattoo artists, Jade and Riley, they're my life, and everybody just brings all the time here, and I don't know, man. I'm super crazy passionate. So
yeah,
and I only do that. I learn things from people that I know, because a lot of people that come, we haven't really even met some of them, you know. So I love to do that because I like to give that credit out, and I've learned from you, driving my point even deeper every single time I talk about it. That truly, listening to you and watching how you work with guys, one thing, but how your mindset of it just drives what I think deeper. That I really think when you go through things, it shows that you're created from that, and like you can either go that way or that way, man.
Yeah,
pick
no
one
doubt.
And quit waiting. There's no in between. We're going that way or this way, and I'm only going the good way. And I felt that all from you when I did all this. That's why I was hoping you would want to do this show.
Absolutely, I was pretty stoked
because we have a lot of different clients that have been through all kinds of that stuff that I think everybody can learn more from that than anything. I don't want to talk about nasty, bad shit, but that's life.
Yeah.
And it helps people
I think,
that are in these little weird holes that could use anything, a smile.
Yeah, no doubt. And I really resonated with, I don't know, what's your pal's name? First podcast.
Joe.
With his whole situation, that really resonated with me.
There you go.
I know that guy he's gonna come out like a fucking champ, which you probably know that already, but I felt that as well. So
yeah, see those people.
Yeah,
that's life to me, and it is. That's perfect. You say that in Paul's episodes, the same thing. These people that struggle, man, that's where all this gold's at. That's where it is, man. And them are people that don't bitch about things at all.
Yeah,
they just go and they're gnarly people. So I'm always infatuated to learn more from the way you guys think, because it's fucking amazing to me. So judge, if that's what people want to call it, it's fine. I just love to hear people, and I want to hear all their shit. And if I construct something super constructive, if I build something off of that and I have ideas of how that can work and help other people, if that's judgment and that's all this whatever, that's just a bunch of bullshit talk, people that don't care about people. I care about people with my heart, and I think this show is going to drive that home.
Good. I hope so.
Obviously, because I get good people in here.
Yeah, no doubt.
But you guys are all my clients. It's such a cool story to me to be involved in your guys' life. I'm just another little stop along the way. I don't feel like I'm anything. I just love to talk to people.
Oh, dude, yeah, and that's actually something that I've as I've gotten older, I've really liked to. I would like to say I was kind of an introvert, kind of an extrovert, kind of in the middle. But now that I've gotten a little bit older, I feel like I'm a lot more of an extrovert. Like I'm kind of quiet at times, but I mean, if I need something to say, I'll say it, and I'll try to explain things the best I can, so it's not fuzzy.
You're very good at that.
Try to be articulate. Still working on it. I'm still young, so I got some time. But no, I absolutely love talking with people.
Well, I do too, and I like to talk to guys like you because it teaches me to slow the fuck down. Because you are very articulate. So, Dre's stupid with it too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
See, he's stupid with it. The way you guys do that so effortlessly is crazy to me. How you can just sit and. But I'm trying to always change who I am talking, because I think it's cool to be able to do that. But that ain't me, man.
Oh, you do.
Junior's fucking Junior.
You gotta do you. I mean, I feel like I mumble a lot, so I definitely try to act.
You don't, man. You don't.
Wendy Taylor, do you hear that? I don't mumble a lot. That's my wife.
My speech therapist. You don't, man. That's why I said earlier, you drive your points are so well. You speak very clearly, and that's cool, man. I really enjoy. I learn so much more from people coming here and doing this with me than anybody will ever know.
It's so
but
rad,
I scream
man.
it. I'm cool with it. I love it because I love to learn from people. And the more of this I do, the better I get, the more understanding I am of how this. I just get excited and I talk, and it's better for me to tone down, and I want to listen to everybody. But people just get excited too, and they want, so it just gets. So I think it's neat when people can chill and talk and do a story and say some shit that's real. Because my dumb ass will just blab. And that's when he can step in and he saves me all the time.
Let me step in for a sec.
I got this. It's cool to sit on the outside. And it is different when you sit here. People don't think it is. You're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
When you got all this happening around you, and when he has his help with him, his other guy, and there's more cameras and shit, everything gets weird. And people get excited. I get excited too. But anyway, man, I appreciate having your friendship. Above all, that's more important to me than anything. But when we can share things that really help people, that's it. And I think that's everything. Your story is fucking crazy to me. So if they go on and find that video and find them people, that's justice for something.
Yeah, no doubt. I hope so, man.
I hope it all works out. Everything will always.
Yeah.
But man, your life is crazy, man. I can't believe you're still rolling the way you are.
Got a family.
Yeah, you do.
It's been therapeutic for me, like me helping.
He brought that out perfectly with your parenting. That helped. Huh?
Yeah, no doubt. So me being, and I feel like I've become like a better friend to my friends. So I like right when my dad's stuff happened, I was real soft, dude. I was real soft with my friends. I'd be like, hey, man, just want you to know I care about you a lot. And now I'm back to normal, back to semi-normal. Like they definitely can see a difference how much I like some of my friends are like my brothers now. So that at that time they were my friends, and now like they're my family. I go to their family parties and those kinds of things, and like just kind of joking, but they're like, hey, Darian, I'm glad you're not being a bitch anymore. just joke around because they know I'm genuine and that I'll do whatever I can to help them succeed in life. But they're just like, you're just so mushy gushy. I thought you wanted to date me or something. So I'm glad you're like still like my one of my homies, but now you're just not all lovey-govey and all that kind of stuff, which is kind of, I thought it was funny that he was.
It is funny.
That. Jordan Larson, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, how dare you?
Oh, man.
What do you got now? You mic'd up again.
What's up?
Oh, I'll just
hop in.
What's your passion?
What's the passion?
Yeah.
Actually, I got it from my dad. Is I love sports, man. Sports has been my life. So I played sports junior high school. I only played my sophomore year in high school, but I played basketball. And then I'm pretty adamant into fantasy football leagues. That's my jam. I love football. But yeah, really anything right now. My dad was huge into mountain biking and stuff like that. So I've like kind of took that. I bought some of his bikes from the estate. So I go up mountain biking and stuff like that. But yeah, mostly sports. Pretty passionate about my son. Want to see him do the best he can, progress, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, sports is my big number one. Right now, it's just serving my friends and serving my family. Just trying to be a good person, positive, and all that kind of stuff.
You are a good person, dude. That's what's gnarly about you.
Yeah.
With all everything else you're involved in, you've taught me. Another huge thing was just you are who you are, and it's just cool to me to know that you're just a person. You're not a holier than this or that, and you're not a this. You don't think that you're any different than just who you are.
Yeah.
I think that's so cool, man. Just to own who you are.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's just dope. Your story's wild.
So I guess for going back to you, it's kind of I don't know. I don't know if I've ever heard anyone's have their kid, or I guess it is their passion, but it's not like their hobbies or something like that. But yeah, no, it's really like my whole perspective has changed. Like I would have probably said video games and stuff like that, but like it really I haven't played for months now. Since it's just like I just want to get out, just spend time with people, let people know I care about them, And like, I don't know, it's really weird, but since I like worked on my dad's house, I'm like obsessed with doing like house projects. I like help my in-laws build a tree house at their house, and like doing my dad's house, I've like really been fascinated by like fixing up stuff and doing that kind of thing. So maybe I'll buy a house or something, do a flip or something, like see where that goes or something like that. But yeah.
Do it. I'm obsessed with that shit. You have
Yeah,
no
yeah.
idea. I get that part of it for sure. That's fun, especially when you're old and when you taught yourself all the skill with all that, dude. That's where there's more gold there than anything.
No doubt, for sure.
Not like you're forced into it, but kind
Kind of forced, but like
Kinda.
I fell in love with it pretty quickly. So
it happened, and you had to do it. Didn't have to do anything. But
Yeah.
you chose to do it, and you loved it.
yeah, no doubt.
Through all that struggle, I think that helped you. I think that's cool. All that gain. You see the gain and everything, and I try to do the same thing, and I don't have near the experiences to push me that way. I just know that is the way I'm trying to do shit. But being around doing this show helps me a lot.
Hell yeah.
See all that. So
Yeah, no doubt.
damn. I don't even know. Darian, I don't know. I just know that my little happy little go lucky little life over here is just that. You guys inspire me to be a better dude.
Appreciate that. No, it's fun. It's fun to see everything, like see the progression with this. I think
Thanks,
I don't know how, like, I came in, it was right when it was done, right?
I think so.
Like a month or two after, something like that.
Yeah.
So it was cool to see like your progress. I mean, Guy Mela was talking about you should go get a tattoo. Like as soon as like my first day back there, he's like, Junior does tattoos. You should go get a tattoo. Because I've known about you for years. I've met Erica back in the day, probably 5 or 6 years ago, maybe something like that. So I've known about you. He always talks about you. So
yeah.
So I've always known. And
Skinny
he's like,
pimp.
he's building a studio, a tattoo, and like just so happens I was in the market to get a tattoo done.
Yes,
so.
you are. We're still cranking on this.
Yeah,
thing.
it is. It's been a long time. It's fucking beautiful.
You're a beast, dude, and that's so cool to be part of. There's so much more to this than people think. It's not about, and I think more and more of you guys that do this and talk and share all that, I think the more people are understanding this is way more to me than business. This is an absolute. I love people.
It's like
I just love
you
it.
You just have a big ass family now.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I feel that. And I hope it helps fill any little voids that people have, like you said. I just hope that it does. I almost said pray that it does. I don't do that, but hey, it's all good.
Yeah,
I do. I hope that. I just want it to help, man. I just want to help people.
Oh no, this is very therapeutic.
With all that I can.
Very therapeutic. So
thanks, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll do it again.
Hell
Maybe
yeah.
Be back on.
Yeah, I know you will. You're always that guy. This has been a wild ride. You just stepped in, sweetheart. You should have sat through the whole thing with us. He made the pancakes?
Well,
Hell
it's probably good here. We had a little cry session. You're probably all right.
Yeah, you missed Cry Squad.
Yeah, Cry Squad. You didn't need to be a part of that.
You'll see that one come out. This one's going to slap the world right in the face. Hard.
Sorry, world.
You're welcome, world. You're welcome, world. You're damn welcome. We're going to do the Cry Squad thing. That's a real thing.
No, I think I helped. It's like
we're going to make shirts and shit.
Cry Squad.
We're going to make shirts. Yeah, dude. Cade Ball. This is gnarly.
Dude, yeah.
Everybody's stories, they're so real.
Yeah.
And when people cry, that's real, man.
It is.
That's inside you.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. The thing is, I really haven't cried about this I thought I got all my crying out when my dad died. That first week, I cried so much that I really couldn't feel like I couldn't muster up any more tears. So
yeah.
And I'm an open book, so I talk about this all the time to people if they ask me questions. So, and everyone knows that they can ask me whatever. I'll answer any question about anything. No, it's nothing's a big deal to me.
Yeah.
So like it was just weird that I actually got emotional and cried about this one. But
well, I hope that. Yeah, I'm thankful for it. It just means that it was so real to you.
Yeah.
It was not just to you. That's the thing. I think that helps everybody, man.
Yeah.
The way we all grow from each other. I don't think we really know how heavy we are to people. how much you weigh on somebody. Like you said, that one smile would have saved that motherfucker from jumping off that bridge.
Yeah.
One smile, bro, for real.
That's it.
I just bleed that shit out of me all day long. I live to do that.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing in the world to do.
Yeah, I ran into you at Lowe's. I saw you smiling at everybody.
You scared the shit out of me, too. It goosed me. I turned around. I was like, hey.
What's up, dude?
Yeah, dude, you caught me all off guard. I was in the paint section.
Yeah, you were. We're going to get some spray paint.
Oh, man,
Oh, yeah.
You give a motherfucker like this a heart attack.
And I just creep up and just,
And I'm
what's up?
I'm the rebel out there without a mask on in Lowe's. I'm sorry.
Hey, but you found me those anchors real quick, too.
Yeah, he's like,
anchors.
he's like, you said something about, well, how do you know how that went down? But help you find anything? I pretty much run that fucking store. You talk home.
I was like, dude, where are the anchors? And you're like, they're right there. Like, it just so happens, we talked, we said hi, what's up? I went my way. Just so happens you were going the same aisle. I was like, where the hell are the anchors? You're like, oh, right there, like 3 more steps and to your left. I was like,
I could do that with my eyes closed. That store, Lowe's, goddamn you!
Yeah,
if you hear
you
this,
know that.
you need to sponsor
store.
this fool.
Yeah, for real, huh?
I know all their names. Oh, I'm in that store constantly, dude, because I love to build shit. I am. Oh, here he comes.
Oh,
he's got.
Erica said that all old ladies like you. And I was like, no wonder you're married to one.
She sets herself up for that every single time. You got to see these two go at it. It's fucking funny.
I don't see it when the camera's not on, but I watched the podcast.
It's beyond brother and sister shit. It's funny, dude.
That's what you want, though.
When the cameras turn off, it gets real
That's what you
gnarly.
want.
They fuck with each other hard. It cracks me up, dude. I've never seen her do that with anybody. It drives me insane. I love it.
Man, that's great.
That's life. That's beautiful shit. But yeah, the old guy in Lowe's right here.
That's you.
You got to remind me to take my hearing aids out when I get started with this pod because it fucks these all up. I'm like, Dre, I can't hear. He's like, fucking
Take
hearing
your
aids.
headphones out, you
Damn
dork.
it. Yeah, I'll take my hearing aids out. I'm a mess without these guys. It's real.
Well, I remember when you didn't have them too.
Oh yeah.
So much has changed with you in the
Dude.
last year.
That made a huge difference in my life.
Like, dude, I can't hear fucking shit.
I couldn't either, and I didn't know. I had no idea it was to that extent, and I went and got checked, and every guy thinks it's funny to talk about how deaf they are and how they can't hear. I'm telling you now, man, if you're remotely where I was at, that is unbelievably not cool. I had no idea it was that bad. But I was born with that, most of that, so I didn't know any different.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I did that, and whoa, I can't be without it, bro. It's like I'm seeing for the first time. You take the glasses away from that guy, he's gonna go insane.
Oh yeah. That's probably how I am with glasses. Like, you take out my contacts,
dude.
I can't even drive a car.
But before you were just fine.
Well,
you thought.
Yeah. I was like, well, I got glasses when I was in first grade.
Oh,
so,
okay. You've had them forever.
Yeah. But if you take them off, I can't even find my way out of this damn room, dude.
Dude, as an adult, as a little entitled bitch adult that like I complain about, don't complain, right? Now, if without them, because I only had them for almost a year or so, and I'm I'm a nightmare, dude. Without them, I cannot believe I went that long and couldn't hear at all. This left ear is almost completely gone, and I didn't no idea it was that bad. But, oh, dude, my speech has changed. I talk different. Like, I don't know. It was bad.
So you were just like, you just had to read people's mouths.
Totally.
And I can't
this
do that
mask
at all.
thing
Like,
fucks me up, bro. And I do. If anybody that knows me, you can hear it in my speech a little bit. But I stop a lot, and I hear things so differently that my speech is changing even a little bit. I'll stop in the middle of words and kind of reverse and try to undo what I just said because it sounds. I don't know. The guy told me there's going to be some stuff with that, and I didn't go to no classes about it. It wasn't like it was brutal, but I had to relearn shit. I don't even know I'm relearning shit. It's weird.
Yes.
But yeah, man, that's a hard thing to go through that. I didn't know either.
Yeah.
You're born with it. You don't even know.
Right.
You just that's normal to you to go through like that. But yeah, got me a little hearing thing going on.
That's all right.
Dude, my eyes are good.
Your eyes are good. That's good.
I got good vision.
That's good.
That's it.
Right on.
And other than that, I just love to live. I'm just living. I don't know about you, but I ain't gonna stop if I can help it.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm trying my best too.
I don't know what else you do. I know what else we're doing is we're gonna eat cheesy pancakes. That shit better be on blast too. I'm ready.
Guy made him. Maybe I don't want him.
They're going to be amazing. I hope. That's very, very subjective. That's
Awesome. Like I had him read like the recipe and everything. Like he told me what each step to take.
Nice.
I'm definitely putting out they're going to be good.
All right.
What else you got? I see it.
He would tell me if they were bad.
Guy definitely put weed in them.
Probably. We're all gonna have
We didn't have any of that.
we're all gonna have a hell of a time.
We didn't have
Poor Dre. I'm sorry.
But by the time people are listening to this or watching this, Junior had celebrated his 47th birthday.
Thanks, Dre. Thanks, fucking asshole. Seriously.
Happy birthday, man.
Thanks, bro.
He
brought me out.
When was it?
It'll be September 10th.
September 10th.
So it's coming. So by the time everybody hears this, though, it's not going to be out till
Oh,
a little after that.
dude.
But yeah, 40.
You know, you're
40,
almost,
you
you're
fuck.
you're-
Fucking 47. I'm getting old, dude. It's great. We're all getting old. Who's getting younger? You know anybody getting younger? Oh, here we go.
Me?
You, of course you.
I'm always younger.
I feel like 28 going to 27.
Woo! Damn, you guys are close to the same age.
Yeah.
Man, okay, I'm old. You got it.
little bit.
Fuck, and I'm with an older woman. My cougar. Puma. Whatever the fuck it is. Here he comes. He
Yeah.
coming hot
I
again.
didn't know you could marry a dinosaur.
Yeah. It's real. Look how beautiful of a dinosaur. Come on, Dre. You're
The
gonna
wife-osaurus.
you're gonna He's the only human that'll get away with that too. He does.
I don't even hear guys say these things. Guys get smacked around.
Yeah, beautiful Hermana. That's what she is to him. He's probably down there smoking all the cigarettes.
I saw him picking up dog poop on your camera.
Oh, yeah. In the backyard. You see him in the backyard. He's always out there. Yo, Drizzy's all back doing like a G.
He had a shovel and a trash can. He was picking up dog poop back there.
Dude, that's he loves that.
He loves those things. Nice in the
Simple
front.
little things. Yeah, now he's in the front yard.
Oh man, I love.
Oh, he's going to the garbage can.
I love that guy.
Just watch if he goes into the cul-de-sac. We'll have to run out and get him.
He's such a
Dude, he'll disappear and just take off. He fucking don't care. He'll try to find his way back.
Usually I think he just tries to go to the stop sign and back. But if he does.
That's a cool shot too with this camera.
yeah.
Did we put it like that or did it just happen like that? Trey, we got shit.
Yeah, make
figured
sure
out.
sure Jade's doing everything correctly.
Yeah.
That's right on Jade's spot, right?
This is where I'm at now.
Oh, you're right here now?
So
Oh,
her
okay.
chair broke down. This is the Good Leaders Eat Last thing in my heart from
Uh-huh.
Simon Sinek. This is it. Her chair broke. The hydraulic ram was leaking profusely,
Uh-huh.
and her clients would be sitting there, and Spencer, Spencer, he would drop like an inch. Fuck, you can't do that when you're getting tattooed. This chair slowly it wasn't an inch, but it would pop a little, and it was leaking hydraulic fluid like crazy. The last day I was just over it.
It's over.
It used to just not drop. It would just leak. And throughout the day, you could slowly feel it starting to rest on your thigh. Like it would slowly come down.
Hell.
Long story longer. So I got rid of that chair, tried to fix it. Shit, come on. Anyway, so I got the shitty old chair. It's gone. That chair's dead. So I got the old chair out. and
Oh, okay.
I put it here because mine don't move. So I let her sit in my.
Oh, okay. Cool.
She enjoys my fruits of my
For
labor.
now.
Yeah. So we bought her a new one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
hell
got another one coming because she deserves nothing less. If I could afford all of that, they would all have the best I could give. And they do. They have the best of everything I can possibly give. But we have one more coming and be here this week. But
Right on.
and then it won't move. So we're gonna have to do something different with the podcast.
Oh, okay. Right on.
'Cause,
What do you think? Put it back downstairs or what?
Yeah, I'll have my new studio down here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We were talking about that earlier.
I gotta build
You're right.
Dre a studio, or he's not gonna be sticking around much longer. He's told me what he needs. I got him. He's gonna be up on his own level, like looking down at us and shit, like a true king. He got lights, whatever he needs. We're gonna build him a thing down here. He's gonna run it how he wants.
Yeah.
I'm just thankful to be part of it. That's all.
Tie him down. Get
Yeah.
him a ring.
That's
Put a
it.
ring on that.
I hope I have. I swear to God, I think I have. He got me a 47th birthday present. He brought me a 47th birthday present, so I think we're good. I do. I think we're good. It didn't say anything like old man on it or anything, but we already know. that I'm an old fucking man. But my old lady's older than me, so.
Spider webs for the dust on you.
My birthday is 5 days after Christmas, so you're probably gonna get me some like coal or something.
Yeah, how did you even know my birthday, you sneaky bastard? You are. This kid's on it. He's a kid. He ain't no kid. This dude's, he's a G. He's coming up again here. Here we go. Pop.
Are you a Jazz fan?
Yes.
Bummer.
Are you a Lakers fan?
No, I'm a Blazers fan.
Dude, why do you support Utah?
I do love me some Lillard though.
Lillard?
Yeah.
Yeah, Weber County guy. So
Yeah. I was born in Ogden, so.
there you go.
Yeah.
He didn't even hesitate. He was like, yeah, Jazz.
Jazz.
You Jazz, yes.
I do love Lillard for coming out to Weber State. Weber State alum, concurrent enrollment, 2008.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
It's college credit for you.
Do it.
That's
Do it.
That's the one. I took one class, and I got some concurrent enrollment from Weber State, but that's it.
That's dope.
How was that first round bounce? Just like us, though, it's all good.
Bro, so the Blazers went off first game. Boom.
Oh yeah.
Went off, and then Lillard just injured. No excuses. The Lakers just, they're a dominant force, and today's actually Donovan Mitchell's birthday, so happy birthday to Donovan Mitchell.
Happy birthday, Don.
Yeah. He's a fan of the show.
Yeah, for sure.
Get him
right?
on.
He definitely is.
Get him on for sure. It's all right. We got bounced first round, too.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Stay in place.
You're
Jazz.
kidding me, bro.
Huh.
Oh, man.
Everybody's a fan of this show.
Are they?
Yeah, of course.
This shit's hot.
Yep.
See? It's getting there.
Yeah.
Actually, I just talked to Denzel, too. Denzel told me to tell you hi.
Now you're going to get me all flustered, bro. I like that cat.
Do you need a footsie with me?
Dude.
You didn't tell him? Denzel, come on. Come.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Hey!
That would fuck me up, dude.
Denzel. Can you imagine Denzel Washington just walking into
I'm
the
getting all blushy like, no fucking really? That motherfucker going to walk in here. I'm looking at my
Training day
camera.
out.
Yeah. He's all, motherfucker.
That dude's dope, man. I love that dude. I do a lot of quoting shit from him. I think he's super cool, dude. God damn you, Dre. He's always fucking with everybody around here.
That's what you want, though.
He's keeping me young.
That's what you want.
Than I am. I definitely need a lot of that.
Yeah.
47. Yeah. Thanks. Shout out 47. Did we get it?
Got it.
How'd we do? We lovely?
An hour and 37 minutes.
Man, that's a good one.
Shout out to Ryan.
Yeah, shout out to Ryan. Thanks, Ryan Rally Trucking is our sponsor. He's a good dude, man. You guys got to check his stuff out. I'm going to get pictures up of his semis one of these days here quick, and we'll get them. You guys got to see these dudes' tractors. They are super cool, I'm telling you. Wood floor. Who puts a wood floor in their tractor? Like, he's got wood floors and shit. It's just dope, man. They are so tight, super clean. A lot of pride in what they do. And he was a homie enough like you guys, like the people that love this place that helped donate to the show, and he's sponsored us, so I'm really grateful. He doesn't want a thing for it. He didn't want me to shout him out, but I don't give a shit. I think he's cool. He's the Mohawk trucker. He's a dope dude. So thanks, Ryan. You're awesome, man, for sponsoring us. Anybody got any? There's Guybo in the background. Holla. Anybody else got anything at all?
I just appreciate you having me on here.
Dude, thank you.
Telling me my story and
You're welcome.
and all that kind of good stuff. So excited to see where this goes. I got big things planned for y'all. I think you guys are going to do really good. So
Thanks, man.
So I'm excited to be a part of the journey, watch, learn, get tatted up some more, and hopefully be on the show again.
Oh, yeah. You'll be on the show again. For sure. We still got Guy in the back. He's going to wrap it out. Dre, thanks again. You're the boss.
Sir, thank you.
Thanks, Darian. You guys be good to each other. God damn it. Smile at each other. It makes all the difference in the world. Love y'all.